one of the things that can be so difficult for creatives is setting boundaries around time, setting boundaries around the company that we keep, even like how to set boundaries with family members and loved ones. And there can be a lot of fears around disappointing people, or kind of like a sense that we have to give too much of ourselves to people, and it can really be draining. And I'm wondering if you could speak a little bit about what can be challenging when it comes to setting the boundaries that we all need to put in place for ourselves.
Yeah, boundaries is a big theme. And I think most people who are artistic and creative, part of what makes our creativity and our artistry great is our ability to see so many connections between things and identifying patterns and seeing them in an unusual way, and giving voice to things that other people might not be able to. They felt, but then you give a word, or you give an image, or you give an expression, and they can recognize themselves in it.
Mm-hmm.
And some of that has to do with being connected in kind of a universal field. And many times boundaries are really about our personal field, like what is contained within our skin. Mm. And in the Call of the Wild, I talk a lot about connective tissue and like literally the fascia that makes us. And when we have more elastinous connective tissue, which many creatives actually do, you know, like in attachment theory, chapter 8 is about attachment. And the reason that I included it was because I hadn't really heard anyone talking about attachment and the nervous system explicitly. And so many people who are ambivalently attached are also creatives, like statistically. So like Stan Tatkin calls them waves. So those of us who have, like, it's hard, the comings and goings are hard, and we tend to be able to merge easily, and we tend to be able to really understand the point of view of another, lends itself to artistry, but also, as you said, can lend itself to difficulty in terms of compartmentalizing or like differentiating, okay, this is my space and time for this, and this is my space and time for that, especially when you're talking about bringing the formless into form, right? Because that's what artistry is. You're giving shape to something that hasn't had shape before.